Also, you need to understand that different nation gives different kind of citizenship or different kind of identity to their people. Like for example, there might be countries where we have dual citizenship. Okay, dual citizenship means, dual means two form of citizenship. Like for example, at national level they have a citizenship for their country, and at the regional level they have their different identity or a different citizenship. But in a country like India, we do not have any kind of dual citizenship. We have one single citizenship which is for all. And even some countries provide citizenship on the basis of religion, but India does not provide such kinds of identity. India provides one single citizenship to all its people. And even if we look, when India attained independence, so all the people who were there in India itself, they were granted citizenship. So India did not discriminated people on the basis of their religion, or should India have one or two identities or something like that. In India, we provide one identity at the that is the collective identity as the national level, which is your citizenship. Okay. So now let us proceed towards our second topic, which is authority of the constitution. Okay, explain the factors that make a constitution an effective one. So now your question is, everything we have formed according to constitution, right? Now where is this constitution taking authority from? मतलब constitution के पास power कहाँ से आती है, and एक इफ़ेक्टिव कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन कैसे होता है? सो फॉर दैट, इन ऑर्डर टू गिव आंसर टू दिस क्वेश्चन दैट हाउ कैन अ कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बी एन इफेक्टिव कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, और वेयर डज द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन takes its power from or its authority from, we have three key points: mode of declaration or promulgation, the substantive provision of a constitution, and balanced institutional design. Okay. Now what is mode of promulgation? This refers to how a constitution came into existence. There are some countries where constitution doesn't work properly because the constitution was prepared by military chiefs or dictatorship or autocracy. So this is very important, that constitution form कैसे हुआ? What were the reasons behind when a constitution was formed? Like you will study in detail in maybe 12th, or you have already studied that in some countries constitutions were formed one after another. एक constitution बना, fail हो गया, अच्छे से work नहीं किया, second constitution बनाया, third constitution बनाया. So it means that constitution was not good enough to cater the demand of the people. So it is really important that how a constitution came into existence. What were the circumstances when constitution was formed? Constitution आया कैसे हमारे पास, ये बहुत important है. So in some countries they are saying that constitution is not a good constitution. It is not prepared properly because the constitution was prepared by military chiefs or dictators or autocracy. So इसका मतलब, if your military chiefs are preparing constitution or dictators are preparing constitution, they will always look at their benefit. They will not look at good of people or citizen as a whole. So if a constitution is just directly based on some dictators rules or military rules, then what is the point? So that is not considered a good constitution, and people will protest against it, and country might witness revolts and certain protest in the country. People will not follow that constitution. Always remember that constitution should be such wherein every individual has some or the other reason to follow it, right? Like for example, we have different articles in constitution, right? So if we talk about SC, we have certain provision for scheduled caste. We take care of the socially disadvantaged people. We even have higher class, but higher class is higher class in terms of people who are rich. They are paying tax, so their money is being utilized for the overall development of the country. So everyone is equal. Okay, so they have some other reason to follow a constitution. Constitution allows the richer class to establish, you can say, institutions or industries wherein it allows lower class to have certain policies framed which will benefit them. So everybody is having some other reason to follow it. Also, if the basic rules are not followed in a country like India, there is a punishment because it is legally enforced. So this forms one good reason that people will follow constitution. But if a constitution is prepared by, military chiefs or dictators, it is not fair. So why will people follow it? There is quite often chances to have protests or revolutions. Another point, but in some countries the constitution works properly because there was a long period of freedom movement. Through freedom struggle they gained independence. Finally they organized a constitution for their own. Example, India, South Africa and America. Now they are saying some countries have really good constitution or properly developed constitution because they formed a constitution after a really long period of freedom movement. So take example from India. Britishers almost rule India for about 200 years. So in that time frame, what all qualities, or you can say what all rights we did not had during that time, we thought when India will gain independence, we will give voting rights as well, we will give some fundamental rights as well, we will look after the social welfare of the people, not of one class but society as a whole. So when certain countries gain independence, from their colonial rulers and had freedom movements, so their constitution are better constitution because they thought of many things and thought of people in general, that लोगों का भला कैसे हो सकता है. So through freedom struggle they gained independence. Finally they organized a constitution, and then after they gained freedom they organized a constitution which will be good for all the citizens as whole and will cater not just to the citizens, but गवर्नमेंट में भी वहाँ पे restrictions होंगी कि गवर्नमेंट ऐसा कुछ नहीं कर सकता जो citizens को harm करे. So among those constitution, Indian constitution, South African constitution and American constitution are one which are considered actually good constitutions. Indian constitution was formed by Constituent Assembly and prepared by popular leaders. In some countries, constitutions were formed based on referendum. Example, Switzerland. Now in Indian constitution, who formed the constitution? The Constituent Assembly, and was prepared by popular leaders. That means popular leaders who were from different backgrounds. उनमें बहुत ज़्यादा debates और discussions हुए थे, and Indian constitution was then formed. And in some countries there was a referendum. Referendum basically means voting. Like for example, if we wanted to add the principle of freedom, okay, so there everybody must have voted that do they want freedom, this principle of freedom. So on that basis, if majority wanted freedom, so freedom add हुआ होगा. So in countries like Switzerland, referendum was also done on certain principles, or you can say certain articles for the constitution.